Hello Java enthusiasts, welcome back. Today we are discussing one of the latest additions to Java, that is sealed classes. If you've been wondering what they are and how they can level up your programming, you're in the right place. First things first, what exactly are sealed classes? Well, think of them as a way to restrict which classes can extend or implement a particular class or interface. This brings more control and structure to your code. Okay, imagine you have a superclass and you only want some specific subclasses to be able to extend it. Sealed classes provides an exact solution precisely to that problem. Let's try to see how these sealed classes will work with an example. Right now I'm having three classes: class A, class B and class C. So I want to inherit class A into class B and class C. Yeah, it's possible. Simply extends class A, and here just let me try to write main method. Inside my main method I'm going to create an object for class B, that is child class object, and with the help of child class object I'm able to access my parent class method. I'm able to do that. Exactly same I can do for class C also. Extends class A, and here just let me try to go with my main method. Now inside my main method I'm going to create an object, new class C, child class object. With the help of that I'm going to access my parent class method. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah, I'm able to get my output like this. Now my requirement is I don't want class A to be inherited into class C. Means I want to restrict class A inheritance to class C. Yeah, I can do that. Then I'll do one thing. Simply I'll make it as final. No, when I'm declaring my class A as final, I'm actually restricting class B also. Why? Because whenever we are declaring a class as final classes can't be inherited. This is actually not my requirement. My requirement is class B should be able to inherit class A, but class C should not be able to inherit class A. Yeah, I can do that with the help of sealed classes. So I'm writing sealed class A, and I'm going to permit simply class B, and just let me make this class as final. Now whenever I'm writing like this, now only class B is able to inherit class A. Remaining all the classes cannot do that. See, right now if I'm executing my program, right click, run as Java application. Yep, we are getting our output. But class C cannot do that. If I want to make class C also access this class A, then simply we need to use, just let me try to write class C. Just like this. Now I'm going to make my child class as final. Now just let me try to save it. Now right click, run as Java application. So as of now class A can be inherited only by class B and class C. Remaining all the classes cannot inherit class A. By using sealed classes in our programming, we are having different benefits. For example, enhanced security. By explicitly specifying permitted subclasses, we are reducing the risk of unattended subclasses. Remember, sealed classes offer enhanced security, improved maintainability, and better design. So next time, whenever you are designing a class hierarchy, consider giving sealed class a try. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more similar such content. Until next episode, happy coding.